guys, welcome back for day number 2 on the salt flats for Bonneville Speed Week. So yesterday I made my rookie run and got my first level of my license, and then today I'm going back for my second license. So I'll go for my 150 mile an hour license now, and it will be running from 150 to 174 miles an hour as the average. So licensing up today. It's actually pretty good conditions out here. I haven't been on the course, but the rest of the area is starting to dry up compared to what it was, and yeah, I'm excited to get back out and see how it goes.
I'm a little jealous. I love race car naps.
Put a blankie over.
Tucked her in.
Tucked her in. It doesn't matter if it's short or not. Just get one that's long, stick it through where you get to it, let it flow. Okay, on your strings? Yeah, I don't know which one's which.
Let's do gloves first, remember, because I have to.
Left hand.
Let's, yeah.
And here's
Let's keep your left and your right.
They're the same thing, only different.
I thought you said.
They're the same thing, only different.
We went through this yesterday.
Only this time we got a handle on it.
Good Lord. Okay.
Ian?
That's the long one.
Alex? Yes. Thank you.
Well, I don't know if it's small. Hang on.
They're about the same.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay. Yes.
Use one to move up.
Okay. This one I want short, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're moving. Go ahead, take the mat. Driving. Break a little. Okay. Get this arm restraint in.
This towel smells like a snow cone. I don't know why. All the way past that glove.
Right past
plastic glove, you think?
Make sure that's right, because that was the shorter one.
Reach parachute.
Okay.
All right, when it's tight, reach parachute. Okay, good. Good, we're good. Drop these down just enough to put your arms on. I'm not gonna put your helmet on yet. I'll leave you out of your helmet for as long as I can.
I'm gonna turn the power on.
Okay.
So it's on.
Hey Meg. I got a Capri Sun floating right there. We can go ahead and get my helmet on, I think.
Sorry, my friend.
Hey, who's standing right there?
Can I have a helmet?
Hey Tim, there's a Capri Sun and I can't reach it.
There's a what? There's a Capri
Capri
Sun
Sun.
right there.
Are you done with it?
Yeah, thank you. I just forgot to get it out.
Hey, did you do the air, Tim?
Okay, we're gonna push up. I got it. All right, let me get him up over the top. This side and that side.
Did we get her to sign off on the other?
Yep,
Yes.
you got it all done. All right, I'm about to start tightening it just a little bit. I want to kind of get.
Her sticker's not signed off.
She's signed off.
Okay, babe, be careful on the bottle. I'm gonna pull the pins.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna reach over and grab that belt.
You're
I'm gonna take this off for just a second. Okay.
And you guys already did the shocks and all that. I just was asleep.
Yes. You sat on it. Alright, now this is the one that has got to come through. If it doesn't come through, I can't get it tight. Be tight. But where it's at now is perfect.
Yeah, it feels much better already.
It's the one that Joshua. That one is
Look. Alright, so you want me to shift at 6, not before.
Right. If you go to 65, it doesn't matter. It'll just clear out a lot better.
And I can get on it. Like, it's okay. I can get on it once I'm off the push truck. Like, as long as the car feels like it'll take it.
You can just start rolling down
Start
on it.
rolling down. Okay.
It will spin in first and second for sure. It's probably going to spin in third as well. But just try to keep it on the edge of spinning.
Okay. And if I can get off at the second mile, then we're okay with that.
Yeah, we're okay, but if you want to go to the 3 today, I think it's fine too. You know,
Yeah, I think you
175
might.
pass. So.
I think you might want to go to the 3 and try not to be like over 170 when you enter,
Okay.
and stay at 170 all the way. Make sure you hold that forward like you did yesterday. It looks
Okay.
great.
As long as you enter the 2 and more than 150, you're good.
Okay.
That's the bottom line. As long as you're over 150 at the 2, you're fine.
And then be at like 170.
170, yeah, 170 is perfect. 175, whatever. Feeling good?
Feeling good.
Awesome.
Much less nervous today.
I
So
bet. After the first lap down the track, I'm sure it's a lot easier.
I know where stuff's at now.
Yeah, just a whole lot of flags.
Yep, so going for my 150 license now. So 150 to 174.
Okay, so the first one's 125 to 149.
Yeah.
Now 150 to 175. Then you go 175 to 199.
Yep.
And then 199 to 249.
Yep. Yeah.
What are you hoping to run by the end of the week?
I have to leave today.
Oh no!
I'm trying to figure out how to
Hey, you
stay
got a lot
longer.
out of the way then.
I'm trying to figure out how to stay longer. So
Are you
that's
trying to do 2 runs today?
at minimum.
Alright, enjoy this one.
So yeah, thank you.
Move your hips. Good. Light. Okay, I'm sorry.
Nice. You guys know what you're doing, and girls. Let's check that. Okay, you can reach everything all right?
Yep.
Perfect.
All good.
Have a good ride.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Okay, one to the floor, back up,
One thing, Alex.
crack it.
There's a divot in the salt from a bike that crashed this morning.
Okay.
It's okay. But right past the first markers, that's a quarter mile. Avoid the center.
Okay.
After that, you can go anywhere on the course.
Noted. Thank you.
Be safe.
Thank you.
Yep.
It is a double A. This is just too much. Double A classic blown gas altered, and the record in this class is a 255.382, and it is held by this car. And Roger Beckman established this record in 2013. That's a 10-year-old record they're out to better. From Mesa, Arizona, Roger Beckman and Tim Cox. The driver of this vehicle this time is Alex Taylor from HR Garage.
There you go.
Had that information given to us earlier today.
You had it yesterday. You just didn't read it.
Well, it's Ron. Ron's only as good as Ron is.
Or is that Alexa Taylor?
Same.
Like there's an A on the end of that, Alex.
It's not your fault, huh?
Yeah. Well, we always call her Alex. We did Alexa so she could be Alex.
Okay, through the first mile at 169.117. And the second mile at 171.183. This was on a 255 record.
He's a badass, man.
Dyslexic.
It is Alexa.
Okay, through the first mile at 169.
MC sound, perfect.
And the second mile at 171.
Perfect.
Oh, good. Thank you.
171.3.
I'm sorry?
171.3.
Okay.
So that's good. That's what, are you working on a B license?
No, it's going the 150 to 175, so that's C, correct?
Correct.
Okay. They told me it's C. Yeah, okay. I was like, please tell me I didn't do it wrong.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. That was a great run.
Okay.
Good.
That felt good. The salt felt, I don't know what bad feels like, but to me that felt really good, so. I was happy with that.
Do you need a bottle of water or anything?
I would love a bottle of water, please.
Good job. Are you going to stay or are you have to go on?
I am doing my best to get out of every obligation I have right now. So we'll see what happens. But
Alright.
I'll try and make another pass, that's for sure.
Alright.
Thank you.
Is up next. 750 Special Construction Parcel Streamlining Vintage Gas. Tommy Tomasato. His bike.
Wonder why.
He's the rider. The record is 116.17.
And you're not showing us Ryo. And the alternate rider is Shinya Kimura.
Okay. I don't know what my average was, but that should have been
Is
170 is what I kept it at, so we should be good. We should be good.
Shinya Kimura,
Average?
Johnny Jack, Cole Bradburn, and Reed Bradburn. And it's sponsored by.
What'd you think about
That
that?
was awesome. Man, going an extra mile, that's cool. That's cool. It loves RPM. It loves it. You're right.
Running
Like,
is crazy,
it's just
isn't
the thing smoothed out. Like, I carried it out here to 6,500, and it was so happy. Like, the car is just like. Okay, so I just got my C license. Well, I will have it once I go back and sign off on it. But just got that. Had to keep it between 150, 175, and I got an average of 174. I carried it out to the third mile. It's pretty trippy. It's pretty dang awesome. So I'm saying let's hot lap it. Let's go do it again. Let's go do it again.
You're getting mine. We're eating lunch in mine.
That was today. And what we like to see is throttle control and basically how everyone follows our direction. Chute came out okay. Which way did you turn out? Very good. How do you like it out there?
Out there? Okay. So much like my first one was like I couldn't enjoy this one.
And after a while there all the focus comes in. I've been coming here since
The salt flats spots are cool because they have ice cream trucks all over the place. So I got a bomb pop. But that's only because I know I can go back and get a second ice cream. It's great.
Those your whiskers?
I guess so, as long as you're okay with those whiskers. Are those your whiskers? Heck yeah, it just needs a little shave, huh?
I don't know.
Alright.
You got both your wrist arm restraints?
Yeah, we're not
We're missing one.
Oh boy!
Gonna get us 10. Yeah, she didn't get a fan.
I got a wet rag that I could dab right here.
You're racing with the wrong people. Obviously, she needed a better program.
Yeah.
Hey, just relax. It's easy. And again, this guy doesn't have to work. We can do it again. Whatever. No matter what, we can always do it again. Throw it away. It's no big deal. You've been perfect so far. Totally good. You already know what it's going to be like. You've driven a piece of shit. That's badass.
We found a place to set the helmet down away from the car model.
I put it on the back.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Right, yeah, seats, your ass is pretty tight, right? Not far off of that. Shoulder harness is way off. Yeah. Cool boy at the mall. I don't know. Whatever the fuck it is.
I'm on my way to the sale at the mall, okay?
Big deal. Take what it'll give you. Have you spun the wheels yet?
Not that I felt.
We're going up. Okay. Well, we'll damn sure know when you do.
You want to hit the 1-2 shift at like 65, that's fine. But then I would say the 2-3, make sure you're up to 7.
Okay.
And then you probably have to go in 4.
Okay.
That's you.
Okay.
You get crowded a little more this time, so there's a chance you will. And it's fine, just keep it straight, don't oversteer it. Don't crowd it too hard on the starting line. Do exactly what you've been doing.
I know it'll pick up the speed.
Yeah. It will pick up the speed.
That's why I'm kind of like taking it easy right now until I really figure it out, because it'll go fast, you know,
Oh
like
yeah,
it makes.
Just relax. It's easy. And again, this guy doesn't have to work. We can do it again. Whatever. No matter what, we can always do it again. Throw it away. It's no big deal. You've been perfect so far. it's gonna be like being driven to piece of shit. That's badass.
Go, man, go. Good luck.
What pass is she going for?
She's looking for a 175 to 199, somewhere for her B license. So last pass before she goes 200. She may break 200 on this pass, but it'll be just right over it if she does. So we'll see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Roger Beckman. Car 636.
Hopefully they didn't say I was driving again.
It's a different camera.
180.919. And the first mile, 180.919, corrected against 255.
It's there.
Well, that's all it's going to be then, because that was a B license pass. And he finishes the mile on 195.233. Lift, don't go over 2 till we get your license out of this pass. B license pass of 195.233. First mile was 180.919. I would think that'd be good for a B license. And I wonder then if it's Roger Beckman who's in the controls.
That's who he talked to.
Perfect run. 195. You get your B license.
Awesome.
Have it signed up as a starter and go for the A license.
That's the goal.
I think the car's a little more power.
That was just a little more.
You have to keep it down, huh?
Yeah. Thank you.
195. That middle was a little soft, wasn't it? I'm good. She's going down the middle. Then you finally got the left
I
side.
was trying to get over it, but not do it too fast.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I know it. And then like crossing back over to come back to like get
Yeah, that's why I told you right side.
Anybody can attend.
Nice.
I've been
Nice.
going to that as a member for 20-some years. It's fun to go to and go through.
I was spinning the tires where I found the salt in the middle. Lee said I found the salt in the middle, and he's like, I was watching you try to get out of it, and I was like,
starts with the record returns
but
at
I got out of
7:30,
it,
qualifying.
so we're good.
And
fun?
Yeah. I looked up and I'm like, dang it, we're already at 200. I gotta back out. So
qualifying is an hour break.
195 mile.
that was the average?
Yeah.
This week,
So you did it.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh. This gets better. The problem is now the miles come up quicker.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
racing.
Yeah, they kind of.
Production.
I'm like, well, here we are. We're already done. That's right.
The Taurus SHO.
We left it.
I got this.
It was already in.
Yeah.
Pretty badass.
106.
Pretty rad.
And oh, by the way, it's not for just a quarter mile. It's like for an actual
It's like
ride.
a mile.
Yeah.
It's kind of the
Yeah.
e-ticket ride, you know?
It is, except you have that whole no reference thing.
It's just no reference.
There's-
It's kind of like nothing going on.
No.
You're just hauling
You
out.
just don't feel it.
So at about $1.80, you start feeling like it's like, oh, holy shit, this is
That was
fast.
a rookie run. So that'll be
I don't know.
all for
Not
that.
yet.
Really?
It says Rich.
It is fast. It's weird. Like,
It's not violent fast like
And
you're
the
used to.
alternate drivers.
yeah, like I definitely am like, this is fast because I start seeing the mile markers come up.
The quarter mile markers go.
Yeah, there's a lot more to like on that one. See, part of it on that time was because like I was thinking about shifting into fourth, and so like on my very first pass, I had too much I was thinking about.
Right.
And so then on my second one, when I had all that under control, I was like, okay, this is moving. And then on that one, I was thinking again about, oh, I want to make sure I hit my shift.
Yep, sorry.
And so I didn't get to like think about the speed, you know.
And you never really felt tire spin.
I felt the back end wiggling.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
that's tire spin.
That's what I felt. It was wiggly. When I shifted into fourth, it bogged down real hard to like 4 grand. I shifted in at like a little over 7 down into fourth, and it was like, say 4,300, and I was like, really? And I was like, come on! What?
Do we have any ice cream?
Maybe I lifted too much. It could totally be me. I'm not saying it's the car.
Off the coast of 160 miles an hour. Wait a minute, there's two records. Top 60 or so miles an hour.
Try and slow it down.
Frankly, but there are other amenities you'd like to know about. The old day opens at 9 in the morning. Coffee and some kind of breakfast. I haven't heard yet what it is. An old day cafe world.
What's this truck's review of that last pass?
1973.
I'd say it's pretty badass.
Yes, I do too.
Couldn't get any better.
You happy with it?
Unborn gas.
No, this thing's working fine with no antenna on it. Ah,
Tell me if they changed it.
never got put on.
Whoops.
Anyway, Hudson boys, little car.
Hell yeah.
8152 runs a 119.884.
That whole way on the phone, and I'm not leaving tomorrow. I'm going to call Snap-on right now and try to make tomorrow happen. I can't leave. I can't. It's like been tearing me up, like coming back. So I called Dad. I was like, what do you
I
think?
know what I'd do.
So he was like, I'd skip it. What about Friday?
What about it?
What if I go, she's like not budging on tomorrow, so what if I go there, I test the Savoy in the morning, I go to Nashville tomorrow night, do Snap-on, and I come back on Thursday night and we run on Friday morning.
We can do it.
How bad does that mess your schedule up?
My schedule's open.
I gotta be somewhere.
Unlike you, we don't work.
That's the advantage of a bunch
I
of
can
old
say
guys
that
for your
now.
pit crew.
That's
It
true.
feels good to say that now.
Raceback. Old school raceback. Nope. How'd that feel, baby?
Like home.
Want a new race? Want a race car back?
Huh?
Want a race car back?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so a lot happened since I saw you guys for our 175 mile an hour licensing pass that I actually ran 201 on, but I averaged 198. I think that's what it was. Anyways, we're at the airport and we are not in Salt Lake City. In fact, what happened was, as soon as I got back from that pass, on the way back, driving back from the pass, I called Dad and I was like, I can't leave with the chance of potentially setting a record. The record that I was going to be able to run on was 256. And the car, I feel very confident, would have done 256.
Those guys were confident they'll probably do 280.
Mm-hmm.
They've done 270 in the 3 mile when she would have had 3 miles.
I would have had, yeah, because they were extending the course for today. So immediately after I got back, I opened the door and I was like, I'm not leaving. But I do have an obligation. I had a couple obligations and I was trying to get out of them, to be honest. Today we're in Detroit to test the Savoy for Roadkill Nights. So I already had a flight booked to come here. Hot Rod Garage booked it, knowing that I might not make it to testing. They were cool with that. I was not cool with the fact that we could test the Savoy and I wasn't going to test the Savoy. So after a whole lot of searching and trying to figure out what to do, like looking at flights and trying to make stuff work, the plan that we have as of the moment is we loaded up at, when did we leave?
We left the salt at 7 p.m.
So we left the salt at 7 p.m. not long after our what was that? After our blast pass, which we ended at like 6.
Yeah, after an hour after she ran, we realized we had to get the show on the road and get going because we had a whole bunch of stuff at the hotel we had to get, all that BS. And then they started doing their phone thing, looking for flights.
So basically we had an hour and then we hurried, ran to the airport, packed a couple bags, just carry on stuff. Mainly it's my suit bag. Flew to Detroit last night. We left at midnight from Detroit. Or not Detroit, we left
Salt Lake City.
My brain is mush from trying to pick flights. We left at midnight from Salt Lake City, flew on a red eye to Detroit and landed here at 4:50 a.m., which is what it is right now. It's probably closer to 5.
Mind you, it's a 2-hour time difference. So it was a 3-hour flight from midnight, and now it's 5 a.m. here, so we're not getting any sleep at all, besides whatever head bobbing we did on the plane.
Yeah. And then the crew, part of the crew from Hot Rod Garage, is headed to the track, and then Mark King is headed to pick us up from Hot Rod Garage, and then he's gonna stop, we're gonna get coffee, and we're going to head straight to the track. I'm going to test the Savoy. We have 3 hours, about 3 hours. We'll start testing at 8, and I need to be back to the airport by 12:30 is when my flight is. So I need to be back by like 11:45 at the very latest. So we'll get about 3 passes, but it's better than what we had.
We can get more than 3 passes, I think, but
depending.
We just only have like 2.5 hours.
No, we have 3 hours.
We're testing at 8. We have to be there by 11:45.
8 to 9, 10 to 11.
I guess, yeah, we got 3 hours.
3 hours. So, then heading to, from there, Nick's gonna stay in Detroit.
Because when we left Salt Lake.
Yeah, so he's gonna stay in Detroit. And then I'm going to fly to Nashville. I have an obligation for Snap-on for a conference that they're doing. So I needed to fly down. Can't leave them hanging, even though I was really wanting to stay yesterday. So flying down to that, I land there at 12:30 because it's an hour time difference. I'll go do the conference with them at 5, and I'll either fly out tonight or in the morning. Now, the other kink to this is I'm still trying to get back to go race again.
At Salt Lake.
At Salt Lake City.
On Friday.
On Friday.
Tomorrow.
So,
But it rained.
It did rain. When we were leaving last night, it looked nasty. We could see water. It looked like more on the track as we were driving
All of our
out.
planes are completely up in the air.
We have no idea what we're doing. We're up in the air waiting to hear if Speed Week's canceled at this point, which I wouldn't blame them. I guess I could take my hat off. We wouldn't blame them if Speed Week was canceled at this point. They made some runs happen that I didn't think were going to happen, period. So if it continues to run and we can make the flights line up, the flights are awful right now.
We will continue to not sleep and we'll continue to race.
Yeah, we'll go back to Salt Lake City, run hopefully a record run, and then back it out. I'm a little bit mixed emotions because like I know how hard people work to get their record, so I don't want to come in and be like, oh, I did it in one trip. But at the same time, I have the opportunity to do it, and I would also feel guilty by not doing everything I could to attempt to run that.
That was the whole point of coming here too for those guys. They thought, with your driving abilities, you could get in the car, license, and
set a record. I was happy just licensing. They were like, you can do this though. So anyways, the plan as of now is to figure out what the heck's going on. But in the meantime, we're going to test the Savoy. And then regardless, we will be back for Roadkill Nights on Saturday in Detroit. I don't know how many plane flights are going to happen in between. So stay tuned. Mom and Megan are in Detroit, or not in Detroit. They're in Salt Lake City. Still, their plans are all going to depend on what happens with the weather. If the race gets rained out there, they're going to take all of our luggage that we couldn't bring with us and bring it out. They're cleaning up the rental car today since it did get a little salty.
Also, if anybody knows of a cheap private jet charter company, please inform this woman, because at this point it would be way easier, we'd get way more sleep, and probably even cheaper.
I don't know about cheaper, but anyways, so we're all up in the air. They're stuck in Salt Lake City. We're stuck here. We'll know what we're doing later. If I don't see,
She's stuck here for 4 hours.
yeah, if I don't see you guys again for a Salt Lake video, we'll catch back up. But regardless, you'll see me in a couple days for a Roadkill Nights video, and you'll know what's going on. So that's that. That's the plan. Sorry for the lack of update. We had to move quick. So, all right, we're going to find coffee and Mark King.
Yeehaw.
As always, be happy, go fast, and stay pretty. I will see you guys next time.